this. Situated here. Alright. Four and 3 A's. Ryan Feltner. Jeffery Springs. Six Ks. Two. Jake Wolford. An O record. 1.00 ERA. And 10 Ks. Versus GP Sears. One O record, 3 ERA, 3 Ks. And then the third and final matchup, it would be Jaden Hill. One O record, 0.00 ERA, 4 Ks. Versus Joey Estes. 1 ERA, 0.00 ERA, 1 and O record, and 2 Ks. Alright. I get rid of this guy, yeah. It's the first overall pick. Hold on. I gotta change the hitting to veteran. All right.
It's the Athletics
Opening
going
day
up against the Colorado Rockies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next.
Coors Field. Our first home game.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It
we're
is the
predicted to win
beginning of a
68
new
games.
year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know
That's
the
funny.
fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is
Because in real life,
already
this team is much
building in
worse.
here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started.
I'm
after
just
this.
good enough to beat certain teams.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Ryan Feltner.
Ryan
Yeah,
Field.
ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for
Yeah.
better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent
boy
delivery and to be
will
able to repeat that delivery
improve,
so you
brother.
can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being
My boy can
successful.
improve.
Now at the
Don't worry
plate,
about that.
Lawrence Butler.
Oh, I forgot. They don't really tell me.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ooh, Joey Bart just got sent to the 10-day IL. Probably
Spoils the
could have used
two-strike pitch,
Henry
and he'll see
Davis, but they
another.
traded him. With all due respect.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball. It stays
Bro.
0-2.
Come on, everything but the kitchen
And a
sink at this
pitch.
guy.
On the ground, right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jacob Wilson stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, that's my no-hitter.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one the other way. Applies the
Woohoo,
tag,
double play.
and they get 2. Double play.
Thank you,
Definitely a
California.
weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it. But on the flip side,
Brett Rooker's
I
up
have to
next.
think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
Brent Rooker
Well, it wasn't really
in the
his
box
fault.
now. No balls and a strike.
Kind of hit it straight towards him.
Next pitch is downstairs.
For real.
Up the middle, Tovar sends it to first, and that is that. A's go quickly and quietly there. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Okay.
Back here at Coors Field,
Jeffery Springs,
getting the nod in this one, Jeffery Springs. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Fought off foul. Doyle went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with three straight, and he had no answer for it.
There's Ryan McMahon now, and that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball.
And misses inside.
Full count.
Staying alive.
On the ground, right side.
I had to swing at that one.
Slings to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Ezekiel Tovar stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Yeah, we're not doing really well with Ezekiel Tovar so far. But 7 games into the season, I'm not really too worried.
Next offering is fouled back.
Sorry.
Swing.
Oh, why swing at that, dude?
The zone.
Oh my God.
I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And look out,
he got it.
as that one ran in and got him.
Bastard.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Michael Tolia. First pitch misses.
Michael Tolia has been doing pretty well, too. Wow, this kept.
2 outs. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
he has a lot of power.
Up a little bit, slightly up,
not a lot of contact.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And it's into the bleachers.
475, that's crazy.
His second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the first baseman,
Kyle Farmer.
Ripped on the ground a second, throws
that was a
the
good
first
swing.
in time, and that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. Feltner back to work. Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Whips it to first. One out in the second. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff.
I love Zach Geloff.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Second round pick, man.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I think this team can hit lefties really well. We just can't hit righties. Because we did
Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
J.J. Bleday stands in now, looks at that one inside.
J.J. Bleday.
Foul ball.
Alejandro Kirk hit a home run. Scorpios.
Missed the inside with the curve. 2 out, space is empty.
Thought they were gonna give me that one.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out.
Ezekiel Tovar.
In order. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Denver, now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Maybe I should have swung.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that's in there at the knees.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fights that away, and the count remains.
I should have crushed that.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball right side. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Jacob Stallings now.
Jacob Stallings, 250 average. 1 RBI.
First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Upstairs outside.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
What am I listening to? You gotta make that trade for... I didn't want to make that trade for Nolan Jones. Straight up for Tyler Freeman, but...
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. That to right. He's got it. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tyro Estrada
to
the
good pitch
plate.
to swing at.
And first offering is fouled off. Stallings.
0 for
off
6
of
against
first,
Springs is
2
not
away.
good.
That one fouled off.
It's only 2 strikes, man.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Out towards left center. Lede sizes this one up. Nabs
I was
it.
actually not trying to swing at that pitch. It would have been a strikeout anyways, but
The Rockies strand 1. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
oh yeah, but we were shit. The pitching was tremendously bad.
And there's the strike. Urshela getting to start at the hot corner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Colombia.
Gio Urshela? I forgot they had Gio Urshela.
Next pitch misses inside, and
That's
it's
garbage.
a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Oh, I talked to the Tigers. Ah, shit.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So here's Brown at the plate. And that is out of play.
All right, Seth Brown.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Edge of the zone. Called a strike. And the count is 0-2. Struck him out of the foul tip.
Finally.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball.
It did not go over there.
Break just
That's a
eats you up
glitch.
every time.
Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit.
All right.
And immediately
Thank
pumps
you.
in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a rope into center field, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
in the air, right field. Hilliard on his horse. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away now.
Let's
That's
go.
just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Rooker in the box now. Take strike 1.
I think they're timing up this fastball really well. I mean, that changeup.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
That's the ball.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. And
Thank
he's
God.
down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. A's threatened, but leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. And now Brenton Doyle.
All right, let's try not to strike out this time, buddy.
Pitch misses there. And that is ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
I really don't like pitches up. Ah,
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
thought I was gonna stay outside. That's on me.
That one missed.
2-2.
Oh, did I swing?
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Brian McMahon steps to the plate. He's 0 for
I didn't
1.
think I swung at that, but all right.
And first offering is fouled off.
1 for 8 with 3 Ks. That's not good.
One down, base is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
So,
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Ground ball up the middle. That's a
hit.
Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the DH, Michael Tolia. Right side, hard hit. Off balance speed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the A's nothing.
You just smoked it to the second baseman.
As we go to the top of the 4th. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a foul
I think
ball.
they're timing up my changeup. Maybe I gotta throw the sinker a little bit more.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's what I think it is.
On the ground to the left. McMahon tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. This is J.J. Bleday. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
All right, so he's either gonna smack this ball for a home run, or it's gonna be a
Pitch
strikeout.
misses there. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Just missed.
3 for 15 and 2 RBIs. That's all right. Okay. I don't know about that one.
Man at first.
I don't know if you
out.
should be flexing.
Now
Buddy.
it's going to be Sam Hilliard. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Yeah.
Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. He reached on a walk his first time. Right through there for a strike.
4 for 10 and a home run against Springs, so he's the only guy that has success against him.
That misses.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1.
What's up with that?
Ball outside.
Farmer leads off first with 1 away. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Too close to take. Hey, we're 29 games behind. Jesus.
That one ripped.
Foul ball.
And that's a foul ball. Next pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Full count.
Ripped on the line. Lede snags it for the second out. And the batter now, Tyler Freeman, flied to right his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a line drive and a base hit.
Hey, Tyler Freeman with the base
They
knock.
stop the lead runner at second.
Let's
now
go.
2 on with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Tyro Estrada. Fastball for a strike.
If he can get through this one,
No
put up
ball,
a
1
0.
strike.
This will help in his outings to come.
Two on, 2 outs. Right through there, got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. 2 left on. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Feltner back
All right,
to
let's see if I
work.
can go back to my changeup.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. On the ground to third, boots it, still fires to first, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Seth
All right, so
Brown
they're
up
still
next for the A's.
timing up my changeup really well.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
The Athletics trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2 to count.
We can get to 5 though.
And it's even up.
That's a really good take right there.
2-2.
Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 2-2 on the way.
Oh,
Off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Jesus.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time.
Got
His
him.
ability to foul off tough pitches.
What a pitch.
Outside corner, got him looking.
What's Twitter going on
Absolutely
about?
dotted the edge of the zone
Outside
right there.
pitch.
That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel
Sports, if
good
you're in
out there
here.
on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
How's your Mets series going?
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can
Oh,
get through one
they're
more
gonna hit
inning,
this.
anything after that, a hitter
Oh,
or
no,
two
dude.
is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's off the
That's the
mark.
ball.
And the count 1-2. That one drilled left field. Reaching
you,
for
shot
it
it.
and brings it in. Nothing doing there for the A's, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Brenton Doyle. And first offering is
oh, dude, I sniped that shit too.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Out to short. Whips it across.
Oh.
There to beat him by an eyelash.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Challenge.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems. And this one is just about as close as it gets.
I think we got this one, boys.
They decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Zingy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe.
Let's go.
So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Jeffery Springs gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Ken Waldachuk gets the call.
Ken Waldachuk.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Waldachuk checks over to first, and he's back.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Fouled off left side. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Lede puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
I probably should have swung at that other pitch, the second pitch.
That one inside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. And in one hot
Let's go, Ezekiel Tovar with the double. He's starting to get hot here.
It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. Off the mark there. 1-0.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on.
I can't believe
so good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4.
Like I figured the Timberwolves were gonna win. I didn't think they were gonna win as badly as those like gentlemen swept those boys. Rudy Gobert had 27-24.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in. And he grounds one back up the middle.
That's a single, and that's gonna drive in a run. Right, Michael Toglia. 6 RBI of the season, 3 in this game.
It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer, 1 for 2. Out to short. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Butler, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws across the diamond.
Go.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jacob. Wilson up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off.
The lefty has not gotten a hit on him. That's pretty cool.
And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's in there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt, 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss.
Ryan Feltner, 6 strong innings.
A's go quietly. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Rockies. Back here at Coors Field. Well, we go bottom 6. So
right.
now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits
if there
within
wasn't
the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jacob Stallings.
Just so you know, if the shift wasn't there, he would have gotten a hit.
Top, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering upstairs.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Butler. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Tyler Freeman getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Went 2 for 4 with the home run in his last game.
And that one fouled off. Outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Nope, ball.
I didn't like that pitch. I really didn't. I like that pitch though. Tyler Freeman starting to get hot.
Around first, heading for 2.
Gonna go for 3? Nah, it's gonna stop it.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Tyro Estrada digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. Man at second. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Freeman at second with 2 down. And there's a ball. Stays alive.
I should have taken that, but I didn't know how close it was to his batting zone.
Up and in, and that's ball 3. Brenton Doyle up next for the Rockies. Foul
Oh, that was probably gonna be a ball.
Again.
That shit dove.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. This one in the air right field. Butler sizing this one up, and that'll do
I
it.
probably could have put a better swing on that one.
No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the A's nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Ball 1 there.
No, that's low. Ball.
Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and
Got him.
Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. And it's fouled away.
Right 2.
The Rockies leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
There we go, Jake Bird.
J.J. Bleday will hit next. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 3 and the A's nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Rogers. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And first off,
Damn.
is fouled off.
That was his fastball? He throws slow. I'll have to...
And ball
That's the ball.
1.
1-1.
I'm still early and I waited like 20 years.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Tovar, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a ground
there we go,
ball,
finally.
and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Ezekiel Tovar, thank you, sir.
Next for Colorado, Michael Tolia. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Whoa.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rockies 3 and the A's nothing. Back here in Denver, and now Gio Urshela. The A's in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff.
New pitcher on here, Tyler Kinley. This is his 3rd time out this year. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot.
Oh, wow,
down
3
and
Ks
away.
against.
If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough
Over
for hitters
5.
to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
0-2.
And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to 3rd. Sends it across to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Stepping in, Seth Brown. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offer is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some
Yeah.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Soderstrom in the box again. Takes a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball still 0-2.
Oh,
Tries
he
to
went
check
around.
his swing. Now a look to 3rd, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And the A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. Rogers back to work. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball drilled center field.
Kyle Farmer. Oh.
Lede
That
makes
hope.
the catch, and there's one gone. Now here is Sam Hilliard. 0 for 3 in this
I had hope.
one. You tell me what's so good about me. Just missed.
Ball.
Thank you, random character.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Liner.
Thank God.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Nice line.
First
drive,
triple for
full
Sam
side,
Hilliard.
met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee.
Let's go.
In there. He scores. And they lead by 4. One down. And now here is Tyler Freeman. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Stallings stands at first with 1 out. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Rockies 4 and the A's nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. First pitch, and he just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And that one a little below the knees. 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul off again, and it remains 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off.
On the ground, and foul ball. Hit to right, and that should do it.
Let's go. Tyler Kinley's going to get a 2-inning save.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world.
Jeez. Sorry, just seeing that 50 for 1 million is crazy. Alright, so the first video will end at